We've talked about different types of worms. Today we're going to talk about the annelid. Unlike the roundworm and the flatworm, these are segmented bodies. They have a true coelom that's derived from the mesoderm. Many of the roundworms and flatworms are parasitic. The annelids are usually not parasitic in that sense. They're the germ layers. They do have the coelom that we were talking about, and then their digestive tract is there in the middle. Like we said, it is a segmented worm, and each segment is separated by the septum, which are these internal walls that you can see between each segment. Body segments can carry different organs, such as the eyes, the antenna, other sense organs, and can be specialized for functions such as respiration. They have bristles attached to each of these segments called setae. And like we said, they have a digestive tract. Food passes from the mouth to the anus, just like the roundworm. Annelids do have complex organ systems, and you can see in this picture the different types of organ systems they have in each segment. And like I said, many of these systems are unique because of their segmented body plan. So for feeding and digestion, you do have the carnivorous species, such as leeches, and their pharynx usually holds 2 or more sharp jaws that is used to attack or latch onto prey. And then the annelids, such as earthworms, they feed on decaying vegetation, and their pharynx is covered with a sticky mucus. In the earthworms we were just talking about, the pharynx is going to pump that food and soil into the esophagus, and then you can see it moves into the crop where it is stored, and then moves out to the gizzard where it can be ground into smaller pieces. Annelids usually have a closed circulatory system, so the blood is going to be contained within the network of blood vessels, just like higher level animals. The aquatic annelids will breathe through gills, just like fish, but the land-dwelling annelids have to take in oxygen through their moist skin, such as diffusion, and that's one reason if you see worms out and they get dried up, they end up dying because they cannot go through respiration because they have to have their moist skin to go through diffusion. They also have a nephridia, which are excretory organs that are going to filter the fluid in the coelom. We talked earlier that they have a developed organ systems, including the nervous system. So they do have a brain and then the nerve cords, and you can see the ganglia and the support systems there. They have 2 groups of body muscles that function as this hydrostatic skeleton. So when we talk about a hydrostatic skeleton, it's a skeleton filled with the water. And then the 2 groups of muscles that help them move are the longitudinal muscles and the circular muscles. Most annelids reproduce sexually. Earthworms are hermaphrodites. They will attach to each other and exchange the sperm, and then store the sperm in the special sacs.